Down on your luck? Have I got a solution for you?
What's all this about?
It's about adventure, thrills, danger, and untold fortunes.
I love a good adventure.
If you've got the drachmi and the time, I've got a one...
Tell me more.
Secrecy is key, Mystios. We can't just have anyone knowing there's a fortune to be found. But first, everything has a pay up, and I'll give you a tablet with everything you need.
Here you go.
Excellent. Here you go. This tablet will lead you directly to untold riches.
What? Just tell me where...
The tablet reveals all.
What does that even mean?
Just look at the tablet and follow the directions, Mystios. My work here is done.
Off the east coast of Kythera, on Theokofti Island, your reward awaits.
Down on your luck? Have I got a solution for you? The tablet reveals all.
Gods, he knows the way. We must worship him.
What seems to be the problem?
Empedocles be praised, and Mystios. I've done nothing wrong, yet these priestesses mean me harm. Please, my god is powerful and rich.
His god is a malaka, a blasphemous blight on Aphrodite's hallowed soil. This is a matter for priestesses alone.
You said rich?
Indeed. Empedocles rewards those who come to his call. These priestesses have imprisoned him in the fort. He's a god. He deserves worship.
You're threatened by a mob, but you want me to save him, not you. Sounds like quite the god.
Only Empedocles can lead us to his brothers and sisters on Mount Olympus. He's far more important than any one man.
Surely you cannot be considering helping these lunatics. You would oppose the will of Aphrodite.
If these priestesses speak for Aphrodite, then I speak for all three slumbering heads of Cerberus.
Time to go save a...
Do as you will, Mystios. But even you cannot be everywhere at once.
I'll be fine. Is there anything else you need to know?
Where can I find this?
They have him locked in a cage in Scandia Bay with the livestock. This would be shameful for any regular god, and more so for a vegetarian.
Does he stand out in...
The guards stripped him naked. And when you are confronted with his gift...
his gift?
Let's just say you'll know it when you see it.
I know all I...
Do not worry for my sake.
He's over there.
There's the Murak's camp.
What are you doing? Body. Let's check it out.
Caught them completely by surprise.
Αλλαντάλλον.
Best to leave them for the cross. The fuck? There's someone lying there. Fuck! Help me!
evil humans. I, the great Empedocles, cannot be caged. Worship me, and I offer you an audience with the gods. Put down your blades. I offer those who follow me an audience, brothers and sisters. The gods cannot be. So you best put down your blades. Do not stab my godly groin. Look upon my form, mortals. Regard my godly gifts and know the truth of my...
No need to thank me for your rescue. You're like me.
Me? Thank you? Here? With no audience? No, my heroic friend. The stage is not set. Our performance is missing that most vital ingredient. An audience. Meet me by my personal statue. We worship a little differently where I'm from. We don't kill a man for what he believes.
Respect is for the gods, not those who pretend to be them.
The world is full of strife, yes, but also love. Embrace it. Embrace me. And I will personally introduce you to all my family. The gods.
If being locked naked in a cell makes someone a god, the Pantheon would be overflowing.
Maybe Empedocles is a god, maybe he's not. All I know is that he doesn't beat young men to death. I follow you proudly.
Brothers, sisters of Kythera, join me.
You think betraying Aphrodite will go unpunished?
You may not believe in my godliness, Misthios, but I believe there's some god in you. And that, we can put to use.
Even a god won't work for free.
Of course. What else would I spend my drachmae on? Clothes?
Clothes would do you some good.
You're just scared of my true form. But there's another matter we need to discuss.
I'll help you.
Of my caliber? Never. Come, my well-muscled friend. There is much to discuss. But first...
So you're not the god of getting to the point.
The likeness is terrifyingly good, don't you think?
Terrifying, yes. What did you need?
A god never needs help. But yes, please. I've been having trouble with my brothers and sisters.
The gods.
Family problems. When I first arrived on Kythera, I was imprisoned for my beliefs. They stole my purple robe, and inside it is a very special disc. The key to my family.
And you want this disc?
Of course. The disc is a key. A key that...
You said this robe thief.
He and his guards patrol along Kythera's main roads. But he and...
The gods would protect themselves with more than a locked door.
Oh, but you should see the door, Misthios. Something so beautiful was not crafted by mortal hands.
What are your godly brothers and sisters?
As any sibling, loving, filled with strife. They once caught me eating lamb and cast me out. Though, between you and me, that lamb, worth it.
The gods wait for...
Patience is not one of our virtues, no.
This disc sounds important. I'll find the man who stole it, and found him. Mistios? You'll be punished for what you've done. I didn't murder your son. It wasn't me. The gods have sent you to help me, haven't they?
This crime will not go unpunished. Tell me what you need.
Nemesis has heard my cries.
What's going on?
My son was murdered at the Murex warehouse. His head smashed in like an egg. It was Kithira's leader. I heard them arguing in the warehouse. Then why didn't you stop them? You lie! Go to the warehouse and find out who killed my son, Mistios. Justice must be served.
Your son's death will not... What evidence do you have?
Your son was fooling around with the leader's daughters. All 4 of them. Daughters? I forbade him. Told him the leader is a fearsome and vindictive man. He was blinded by the reaches. Check the fort.
What makes you think he did it?
We took him in and gave him a job. But all he's done is steal from us. My boy fired him, kicked him out. I did steal, but I would never hurt someone. You hurt him when you betrayed him, Malaka.
That doesn't mean he killed him. Where is the warehouse?
At the end of the harbor.
I'll go to the
Find out who I'll make sure this Malak... I'm innocent!
This looks like the place. Malaka, that smell! Who knew dye so foul would be so expensive? Not much blood, and his head was bashed in. Probably a blunt weapon. This must be the murder weapon. It's caked in dry blood. Heavy, too. There's no way the little guy could have swung this. This bracelet looks expensive. They could be gifts from the daughters, or an attempt to frame Kithira's leader.
war and wisdom. Do you have the seals for me?
I do.
More seals and more proof what we're doing is working. Thankfully, there are at least some people in power willing to listen to me.
I'll leave the politics to you.
As it should be. And I have more work for you, assuming you're up for it.
I'm always interested.
I was worried about employing a mercenary, but
Yes,
I suspect if they call you anything offensive, they don't live long.
I couldn't say.
At least I have you working with me, instead of getting in my way.
Other generals giving you trouble?
They refuse to acknowledge I know what I'm doing. But it doesn't...
I'll get you your seal.
Thank you.
First, I have some questions. Who does a general like you look up?
You know who was a true hero?
I'm guessing you're about to tell me.
Odysseus. He used his wits to triumph. Wily Odysseus, they call him. Without him, the Trojan War would have been lost.
What do you think your future?
Victory or death. You don't stay a general...
I suppose many generals...
Not the majority. The Athenian people are the greatest threat to a general's life. If you displease them, they'll remove you from office.
And you want this job?
There is no greater purpose than the glory of Athens. It's...
Why is it I always find you here?
Athena is the goddess of wisdom and war.
You don't seem very...
I'm not the first general in my family. My father was as well, and his father before him.
You would have learned military thinking from a young age.
Exactly. My grandfather brought me here when I was a child. He stood me here and told me Athena was our patron. That we must always offer her our respect on the eve of war.
He sounds like a wise man.
He was. He died in battle the next day.
You come here to remember him.
And to remember that though the gods may be our patrons, they will not always protect us.
I know enough.
What did you find, Mistios?
I searched the warehouse and found a gold bracelet and a heavy stone tablet covered in blood.
See? I told you you'll find gifts from the leader's daughters. It's not proof of innocence. What's this about a stone tablet? Tablet? I don't know of any tablet. Mistios, tell me who murdered my son. This worm or Kithira's leader?
If the fort leader is as strong as you say, only he could have lifted a tablet like the one I saw. There's no way this scrawny thief could have swung it like a weapon.
Then kill Kithira's leader. You will be paid when he sees...
It will be done.
Thank you, Mistios, for clearing my name.
Look how he strides. The confidence. If I didn't know better, I'd say there were two gods of Kythera.
I found your disc.
Praise me! Clearly I have worked through you.
Clearly. Time to meet the gods, then?
I'd love to introduce you to my family. Of course.
This should be interesting.
That, my dear Mistios, A moment, please, while I address my audience. Rejoice! For I, your humble god, shall introduce you to my brother. Athena awaits you. Ares demands your audience.
That's a big pro...
You doubt me?
I doubt you could get us to the ocean. It's behind you, by the way.
How dare you mock? I'm a god! A god! What am I?
A god?
Thanks for clearing that up.
We set sail for the Gulf of Corinth, and all the secrets she veils. Meet us there, and see the truth for yourself.
And meet your siblings?
Just stay back and
Move
you
on,
won't get
if you know
hurt.
what's good for you. Let your God.
We'll spill your blood today!
Get it off me! Beneath my feet!
I see you!
I think of you when I spend a drachmi from your bounty. Come here for the bounty! There's no escape!
Ιωνών κακών προϊστήμην.
Μας καλέσες τι το παραμένει.
Weaklings! You cannot stop us! You're a gift sent by the fish she chose.
You're making me blush.
And I could do so much.
I'm not sure about all of that.
I may be a priestess of love, but I also bite.
One has to be bold to attack a prince.
I am Theoni, a simple acolyte born to serve Aphrodite. These thugs
The
are
cult. Tell me all that you...
not here. We'll be safer in...
Let's go.
Fucking bandits! I'll cut you all down! I'm safe here. The cult of Cosmos would never strike in...
Good. Tell me more.
Right now. At least let me catch my breath. And take a good long look at your beautiful self.
Enough idle chatter. Tell me what you...
If you insist. We've always kept tabs on the cult, and lately they've gotten bolder. By the fates. They've driven my sister, the
A cult leader must be involved if they're trying to kill
We're not dealing with the usual. My sister wants me to secure Keithra from the cult, and sniff out the cultists behind her troubles.
Risking your life while she hides away.
Sadly, her life is more valuable to Keithra than my own. By the fates, Mistios.
Secure Keithra? I don't...
A Mistios in... The cult has plans for the Greek world. And with my ways, I imagine this information would... Or if that isn't enough to satisfy you, I will.
Well, it has been a while since I've...
Communed with the gods. And don't worry. Vrachmi will also be given for your services.
You drive a hard bargain. So, what do you need me?
Just 3 simple... First, my associate by the harbor needs help.
What else?
My sister believes she has leads on a traitor within our ranks. If that's true, she'll need your help. Look for her in the temple. And lastly, poisoned blades are a priestess's weapon of choice. But some bandits sacked our apothecary.
If it's not the cult...
Retrieve our poison vials. They will come in handy when fighting.
This associate of yours...
Ask for the harbor master at the tavern in Scandia Harbor.
The temple.
It's on Aphrodite's watch, up the hill. You'll find the high priest...
How will I get to this route?
The Mycenian ruins are to the south of the city, north of Scandia Bay. It'll probably be in a chest in the room.
I'll do what I can.
Thank you, Mistios.
Priorities, Theoni. I'll see you later.